She was, Powder Rangers. Go Powder Rangers. She was booted up. Do you hear me? Off that powder, baby, okay?
Look, let's be clear, I ain't never took a loss. Every time I go shopping, I ain't gotta check the cost. Still independent, still my own boss. Still got bad bitches coming up they draws. Keep the beat up like a motherfucking Frito. Lucci flaming hot like a motherfucking Cheeto. This is not an act, I am not Don Cheeto. So the nigga out, treat him like a free code. Yeah, you heard right, I'm a whole ass gangster. Made him eat my butt, ain't even.
What's up, Lucci gang? It's your girl Lucci V, and welcome back to my channel. I'm back with another video, and as you can tell from the title, I'm going to be recapping the Bad vs. Wild finale. Yes, the baddies versus the cabaret rematch, and it got pretty wild. So if you would like to see my recap, then stay tuned to this video right here. But first, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, ding ding ding, and let's get it. Okay, so this episode of Bad vs. Wild was the season finale, and it was the rematch between Natalie and her baddies and Joseline and her cabaret girls. Okay, so on the bad team, which was the baddies, we had Natalie, Jayla, Biggie, Scotty, Tasiki, and Mariah Lynn. And on the wild side, which was Joseline and her girls, was Joseline, Andrea, T-Love, Danny, Spin, and Precious. Okay, so you guys already know how the episode started. It starts off with them separated backstage, and Natalie and the baddies were talking, and Natalie basically was just like, you know, the cabaret girls are some bums. Like, you come on baddies, you start getting bookings, you turn into a lit, you know what I'm saying? Like, you turn up. And I mean, no tea, no shade. She did not lie. She did not lie. It's like, I really don't see Joseline's cabaret girls ever really like elevating. You know what I'm saying? I do see the baddies booked all the time, and they be looking good all the time. Hair, makeup, always done. Outfits looking tea. I do sometimes see the cabaret girls looking a little dusty, if you will. So, I mean, Natalie did not lie right there. Okay, Natalie did not lie. But this is how I knew that this episode was going to go to the flow. Okay? When they went to backstage with Joseline and the cabaret girls, Joseline was already piped up. Joseline was already acting like a powder ranger. Okay? A powder ranger. On my mama. Okay? She done cussed out the little hairstylist because he touched her head. I guess she said he grabbed her a little too rough or something. She done call him some words that I can't say on YouTube. But just know she had cussed the little hairdresser man out. And I was just like, girl, this is telling me everything I need to know about how this episode is about to go, baby. Okay? So we get us a performance by YG. I do like YG. I thought this was one of the litter performances that we have saw this season on Bad vs. Wild. You know, I like YG. You know, he make a lot of turn little songs. You know, he go with my girl Sweetie or whatever. Treat her right, YG, because Sweetie is my Cancer sister. So yeah, don't make me get on that. But anyway, so the girls come out and the baddies walk out with the dude. I forgot his name. Whoever sing, that's a baddie. That's a baddie. The theme song. He walk out and he performing it as they walk out. Now, I'm not gonna lie. I don't really like that song. No shade. I don't really like that song. But they kind of ate. They kind of ate walking out with the live performance of the theme song. They kind of ate that one little thing. They ate that one little thing. No shade. Okay. So then Joseline comes out with her girls and she performing that little la da da however the song goes. I don't even know the song, but y'all know the song that they do the little routine. Baby, she performing it like she's at the Grammys. Okay, she was, baby, that powder had her thinking she was Beyonce, Madonna or something. Like she was flipping that hair all up and down. She was going to, do y'all know, like, is it just me or do Joseline be giving stud? Like her whole like mannerisms and movements be giving like Cleo, Queen Latifah set it off. Like, yeah, like she would definitely be the stud in the relationship. Like she gives that. Like, so I don't know if her man be a little scared of her because she had went over to Nick Cannon, was all in Nick Cannon face, like fake flirting with him a little bit during her performance. Like, I don't know if her man is scared of her or what, but she give me stud vibes. No shade. She give me stud vibes. Like, but baby, she was turning up during her performance. Okay, she was working that stage, going from side to side, flipping that hair all around up and down. Natalie in the background making faces, like doing like Powder Ranger movements, like, basically saying like Joseline is a little high, okay, or a lot of high, okay. So before we can even get the first game to start, Joseline walked over to the baddies like, y'all know what's up with me? Y'all know what's up with me? And like the baddies had stood up, the cabaret girls stood up. It was like a square off right quick, like a showdown. Like, what's going on? What's about to happen? Like, I didn't know if they was about to take off right then and there or what. It was like, I think that Joseline thought Scotty was trying to walk up on her too. She like, yeah, back up, don't do that, back up or whatever. But I ain't gonna lie, it really seemed like nobody wanted no smoke with Tasiki, because Tasiki was like, what's up? Who want me to make him a star? What's up? But I ain't gonna lie, y'all ain't wrong, cabaret girls. Don't mess with her. I don't even know why. All right, we're gonna get to that part. But I don't even know why anybody would want to get out there with her. I don't know why anybody wanted to get out there with her. She was ready to eat, okay? So the first game that they did was basically tug of war. And before they even started, Joseline was just like, well, clearly Biggie's gonna win, like, saying because like she's bigger than them. And that started like a little back and forth or whatever. But basically doing this game, like the cabaret girls were like kind of like more so focused on embarrassing the baddies, I feel like, instead of winning, because like they would wait for the baddies to start pulling real hard and then they would just let go so they could fall on the floor. And it was like, okay, it's like, I don't know, I guess they figured like we can't beat them anyways, so why use so much energy? I don't know, but they were just giving up. So then it came down to he was like 1v1. So it came down to Natalie versus Joseline in the tug of war. And I'm not gonna lie, I think Joseline was a little shocked that it wasn't easy to pull Natalie down. You know what I'm saying? Joseline, she looked like she's not really working out as much as she used to, because she used to be really heavy in the gym and you could tell from her body. But now she's kind of starting to, her body's still T, don't get me wrong, but she's not as like cut up as she used to be. Her stomach and everything used to be really like cut up and ripped. Like she used to be like muscular with it. And now she's kind of not. So I really think she was surprised that Natalie was giving her some go. Like Natalie was pulling her. She was putting Natalie. She was putting Natalie. She was pulling her. She was pulling her. She was pulling Natalie. She was pulling Natalie. She was like, what's up? It's back and forth. So then eventually Joseline just let go so Natalie could fall. And she like, what? Yeah, I let you in. Yeah, like I really think that Joseline was shocked that it was not an easy pull. Okay? I really think so. So before the second game could even start, like Joseline had went up to Natalie and she was just like, yeah, you won in that, but I bet you can't beat me in the squabble though. Bet you can't beat me in the squabble though. Yeah, I don't think you want to do that. I don't think you want to do that. So it was a point where it was like Tasiki was standing there drinking some water and Joseline had walked up on her like, don't throw no water at me, and like tried to swing across security. Tasiki threw the water at her at that point. And from that point on, it was up and stuck. They didn't care about no more games. They didn't care about playing no more of them games that Nick Cannon had, baby. The only game they cared about playing was Mortal Kombat. Baby, the only game they was trying to play was Catch a Fade. Okay, like them games was out of there. So the girl Precious, who's from Joseline's Cabaret, she starts like yelling out all this stuff like, yeah, I want you, Natalie. I want you, Natalie. Natalie was just like, you're broke. You're a bum. All that. She was like, yeah, I'm broke, but you have OnlyFans and you go to Dubai and sell cat and all this and that. Like, look, I ain't gonna lie. Some of these jokes is getting old. Like, as far as like with Natalie, like people be thinking they be eating her up with the OnlyFans thing and saying she goes to Dubai and sell cat, but it's just like she be like, okay, like yes, I do. Like it's just like she really doesn't care. So it's like I don't really feel like they be eating her up when they be saying that, like because it's like she be like, okay, whatever. Like it does seem like sometimes the chin stuff be kind of like irritating her, like, but just saying she be going to go sell that cat and checking her bag, it really does not seem like it bothers her. Like, if you really wanted to eat her up, if it was me, I would have went into her strawberry shortcake wig. Like, that would be just me, though. If I was trying to eat her up, I wouldn't even be bringing up to Dubai. Because she clearly making way more money than y'all. So I would have roasted the strawberry shortcake wig. Like, going for the gusto. What's up, girl? Okay, so Nick Cannon tries to start another game, Stand on Business. Y'all know I really don't even like that game anyways, but before they could even start the game, Natalie ran up on Joseline. Now, the camera did like hurry up and cut away, but I had to watch it in slow mo like 87 times just to really fake see a little bit of what happened. Like there's one little angle that it flips to really quick, and if you watch it in slow mo, you can kind of see. Like first of all, when Natalie ran up on Joseline, if you watch it in slow mo, she was not connecting any of the swings to her. Joseline literally fell from like stumbling backwards trying to back up from Natalie. But I know that when we first saw the clips, a lot of us thought, oh, Natalie ate, she ate it up. But I mean, she ate for running up on her, but just honestly, truly, when I watched it in slow mo, you could see her swinging and it not connecting to Joseline. Now, before y'all get in the comments and debate me on this, watch it again in slow mo. Okay, there's an option on the Zeus app for you to put it in slow mo. So it's like at the bottom, it looks like a little clock looking, half a clock looking thing. Click on that and you can put it in slow mo. Okay, because somebody asked on my last video, how do I be putting it in slow mo? Okay, so it's an angle that comes from like the side over here, and you could kind of see like Natalie swimming and Joseline just swinging. Then it's a point where they're both on the ground. You can't really see what's happening while they're both on the ground. But when they get up, first of all, when they're on the ground, you can still see Natalie's vape in her hand. That's how I know she wasn't really swinging like that, because there's no way that vape would have still been in your hand like that. That vape, it's like Velcro on her hand, and the vape is the other part of the Velcro, because Natalie do not be letting that vape go, baby. She holds on to that vape for dear life, honey, okay? She's not letting that vape go, okay? But when they get up from, security finally break them up from on the ground, Joseline was looking fine. Like her hair was a little bit disheveled, like, but not for real. Natalie wig was gone, shirt was ripped all off, all that. She looked like she got tore. I ain't gonna lie. She looked like she got tore. No shade. Like when I first saw the clip, I thought Natalie might have ate her up, but after watching it in slow mo and then seeing that, she kind of got it. Look, I don't know, because I haven't saw the full squabble, but from how she got up and how Joseline got up, she was looking a little toe. I ain't gonna lie to you, okay? So then Danny runs up on Jayla. Jayla made her go sit down, honey. Like, go ahead, Danny. Go ahead, sister. Like, I don't even know why you... I mean, I guess you try to run up to help Joseline, but sit back, okay? Then the unthinkable happens. T-Love squares up with Tasiki. I already knew by the way she squared up. She didn't even look confident in her square up. She was kind of like, she didn't even look confident in the square up. Sit down, sister. Sit down. Just sit down. You don't even play with anybody that square with you like this. You don't mess with them. Because that's how Tasiki came in. You don't even mess with nobody that come in like that, baby. They playing with you already. They like to play with their food before they eat. And that's exactly what happened. Taseki ate her up. Okay? I watched it in slow-mo, y'all. It's like Taseki was do. Then she did a get over here, pulls her closer to her mid-squabble and proceeded to... Taseki. I'm sorry. I know how you... I want to say your name right, but I be forgetting. I'm sorry, sister. But... they need to make you a Mortal Kombat character or something. Cause she get over here. Boom, she pulled Shorty closer and T-Love couldn't do nothing but grab her hair. That's all she did. She didn't land not one. I don't want T-Love to get out there with nobody else no more. Cause I mean, you couldn't even take Miss Wet Wet for real. So I don't even know why you thought you could get out there with the eater. That's crazy to me. Okay. So then Andrea went to square with Mariah Lynn. Now, we know Mariah Lynn is not the best squabbler in the world, but she held her on with Andrea. She had a little assistance from Taseki, because Taseki came in, boom, from the side. The camera kept cutting away, though. I feel like, why are y'all not trying to give us the good angles of the squabbles? I don't understand. Y'all try to make that like the main highlight of the show. The games are clearly not the main highlight. So give us some good angles of the squabble then. Like, what? So the girl Precious, who was calling out Natalie, she started calling out Natalie again, saying all this. Jayla ended up going over to her like, man, come on. Like, they did a little squabble. It wasn't really nothing. When I watched it in slow-mo, it wasn't really many landing on either part. But, of course, Jayla did better than Precious. It's like Precious. No shade, but Natalie would have ate you, sis. Like, Natalie would have ate you down. Because what we just saw what your hands was doing, They was not doing much of anything. Natalie would have ate you down, sister. No shade. Like, no shade. So the baddies end up winning the whole entire episode. And backstage, the cabaret girls was basically saying that somebody had got jumped. I didn't see anybody get jumped, so I'm not sure what they was talking about. I don't know if they was talking about Joseline when a lot of the girls was trying to pull her off of Natalie. Like, I didn't see anybody get jumped though, so I don't know anything about that. But this finale episode, it was pretty entertaining. Joseline is hilarious. Like, Joseline, you could tell she was booted up, baby. She was, Powder Rangers. Go, Powder Rangers. She was booted up. Do you hear me? Off that powder, baby. Okay. So yeah, this episode was pretty entertaining. I don't feel like they need another season of this show. For real, I'm not going to lie to you. Like, but knowing Zeus, they're going to have another season. So yeah, I felt like it was a good finale though. It was a good way to end it. I ain't gonna lie, the baddies ate the cabaret girls up. No shade. The baddies took this one for me. The baddies really ate it up. I feel like Natalie stood on business like she said. You know, she said at the beginning of the episode, I'm coming to stand on business. I feel like she stood on business like she said. Whether she won the squabble or not, she got out there, she got in the field, and she stood on business. So she get props from me. And then up next, you guys, I'm going to be reviewing Baddies Caribbean episode 1. So stay tuned. I don't know if I'm gonna drop these videos on the same day or if I'm gonna drop these a days apart, but yeah, I'm about to film it right after this. So let's go. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video.